How do I start this? What's going on, guys? I just got back from school, so I probably look like shit. But I need to get on this rebuild as soon as possible because I want to get the car running again. So I'll show you something I discovered with these two bits. If you remember them from the last video, which I'm also recording before I edited the last video, so yeah. But something I found out with these two bits, which is pretty cool, is I lucked out. So you can see the first bit. I chewed it right up. And then that's the bit I'm going to use. And luckily I haven't messed it up too bad. Let's take a look at this first bit. You're going to see it's 3/8. And the second bit is 5/16. You can see that? So luckily, I'm not a complete idiot. And I used the 3/8 on this car. So the reason why I'm lucky is because I'm drilling essentially a larger hole on these spot welds, and then once I use the 5/16 bit, I'm drilling a smaller hole on the metal I'm going to keep. So then once I line up the two sheets of metal, well, the sheet of metal with the existing spot, what's going to happen is there's going to be less of a gap where I drill it out, and then when I weld it, it should work better, I guess, or fuse better, or not burn through, hopefully. Probably have to mess around with the settings before I start that. You know, that's cool. Next thing to do for this is I need to still remove the intake. I really do not want to remove a lot of stuff. Like I got all the bolts out. The thing that looks like it's holding me back is if we get to the other side. Where was it? Shoot, this connection right here. No idea what this is. I feel like it's some type of oil or pressured oil or gas or something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know shit. But this is, I think it's holding it down to the point where I can't get it out. And I really do not want to, I really don't want to unbolt it and then find out it's, I don't know, oil or gas or something and it gets everywhere. So I might unscrew it from that car. Because if I mess it up, whatever. Another thing I have not removed yet is this ABS. And you see it got damaged. I think there's hydraulic fluid in here or something that I'm not sure about. So if I unscrew it and then it comes out and blah, 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 I just don't want to deal with it right now. I'm going to test it on that before I do it on my car. Another thing is I just sweeped up. So let's go under real quick. So I need to take my headers off to fix a leak. It's hard to tell, but I believe I have a leak. Oh, yeah, you can see it's wet. I think it's coming from the oil pan, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I am gonna have to drop the transmission. It is wet in there. Maybe it's coming from when the transmission joins the, what do you call it? The engine. It's hard to tell, but I am gonna have to drop that. Gonna have to do a clutch anyways. So there's nothing to do with that. Don't worry, I'm using jack stands. Don't hate on me. Yeah, there's oil there. Maybe it's coming from that. Maybe it's a seal there. Maybe it's not the oil pan. Huh. I don't know. When I'm done working on it tonight, I'm going to spray some brake clean in there. See what, can I turn a flash on? Is that possible? No, apparently. Let me restart the filming so I can turn the flash on. Okay, flash is on. Yeah, you can see it's really wet in there. Maybe it's a seal with the transmission and engine. Maybe, because it's really wet in there, and you can see this oil hanging. There's oil there. It's wet. It looks, yeah, there's shit there. There's oil in here. Man, I know the car wasn't leaking originally, so maybe it's a seal. There's oil. See, that's why I thought it was the oil pan. Maybe it is the oil pan too. I don't know, but I'm gonna spray it down when I'm done, and then check on it later to see where it's leaking from. Because it is wet there. Okay, it is obvious I'm going to have to take this line off. Because it's really on there and it's not allowing it to budge. I think if I cut that off, I can lift it enough to where I can access what I need to access. But to find out what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it on this guy. Before I do that though, I want to find out what that little red LED does. So doing that means that this car will not be running after that. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I'm sure I'll be fine. Alright, back in this. It's disgusting. Fuck off. Are you happy? Back in this car. Disgusting. It smells like smoke. I was talking about this little guy right here. I think it's for when you rev a certain thing. Yeah, she's pretty. So let's find out. I'm just gonna start revving it. Nothing. So I don't know what it does. That being said, let's take it apart. So I'm going to start taking stuff off. I'm going to keep this. I'll probably keep the alternator, starter. I don't know. Like, this is shot. I want these, though, because mine broke. Mine broke off. So I want to take those off without breaking them. So I'm just going to start tearing this thing apart by starting off with disconnecting the battery. And we'll get to it. But now, after this, the car will never move again. Which is unfortunate. For sure unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is all gross. I'm going to have to sand it down and give it a respray. Don't know what color I'm going to use, but I'll use something. Alright, I'll get back to you when I've made some progress. Just got the battery out, but look at that. It's just great. Look at this. It's just, oh god, it's going to fall. It's going to fall. Shit, it's going to fall. Yeah, it dropped a lot. Dropped the roof a lot, but we'll just come over here. And there you go. Into the coolant you go. I've been getting some progress done. And I just removed one of the lines off the ABS. I removed this one right here. Alright. You could see the residue that was left. Meaning it is in fact filled with some type of fluid. I don't know if it's hydraulic or some type of special fluid. That being said, I'm probably going to leave mine as is. Even though it's all bent up, I'll try to bend it back into shape just by looking at this. Kind of shitty, not going to lie. I'm going to keep getting at this, seeing what I can remove before it starts leaking some type of fluid, and what I can't take off, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm making some decent progress on it, actually, faster than I thought I would. Next, I'm going to remove this, where is it? This nut right here. See what happens. I have a feeling there's something in it. What's in it? No idea. We're going to find out. Alright, another update. I got this bolt off. That one right there. Nothing came out. I'm assuming it's an oil or something like that. Hard to tell, but that's what I would think. I don't really know what else it would be. I don't know. I got this thing free. Like you see, it's probably hard to tell because I'm shaking too. But that's free. Only issue is this bar now. This like I don't know, copper pipe, whatever it is, bronze. I don't know what it is. It's in the way from getting it out. Now I need to figure out how to persuade it to get out of the way without damaging it, because if I damage it on this, I'm going to damage it on mine. So you can understand what I'm saying. I might have to just persuade it out a little bit, maybe put something in here, pry it out, maybe, I don't know, but that's what's stopping me right now. After I get that out, this bad boy can come off. I can take the part I need, put it on, man. So let's try to figure that out. Another update, and this is the last one until the intake's off. Whew, pretty much. I believe this is gas, because all I can smell is gas now. How I got it out was I just pried it out. Stuck a screwdriver in there. Pried it out. It smells like gas. Now what I had to do is I took the spark plug. off. I took this metal guard off so I can then disconnect the clips that connect to the injectors. The clips are disconnected. Now, I'm doing it to this side. Okay? Again, take this guard off, take everything off, just so I can get this stupid part. I think I'm gonna have to take here off, probably a couple clips, lift it up, but it's pretty close. At last, it's out. Well, kinda. It's still very connected, but that's fine. That's what I need. It's good for what I need it for. I just need this piece right here that runs down and across. It literally, oh, this worked just for that. While doing this, I found out I was removing a lot that I did not need to remove. That being said, if you have done this before and you're cringing watching me do this, that's fine, that's okay. First time I've done this, but you know what? Good learning experience. I don't care if I don't put anything back on this engine. That's why I did it on this engine, not that engine. This engine's toast, doesn't matter to me. Also, look at this. Look at that. This is great. It's great. Great gasket. I'm probably going to need a new one for mine. Great. Another thing I'm going to need just by doing this, but that's okay. I'm going to get this part out, because literally it's just a couple of bolts. Couple of bolts is here. I don't know, you just got to pull out or something. I don't know, or just get the hose. There's a hose clamp in there, just down that way. Something. I'll figure it out. That's fine. That being said, thank you for watching. I'm going to call it a video because I feel like it's going to be decently long, and in all honesty, it's just reverse of putting it all back together. Thank you for watching if you lasted this long. If you liked the video, please like it, comment, subscribe if even, and remember, just take it easy.